Testing. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Anything. Microphone switch to the USB headset. That's the way it should have been from the beginning. Is it not that? Oh, there we go. Christ. Thank goodness. Alright. So, here we are. Finally. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently it wasn't registering that I was using my headset because I have no Ethernet cord here to look at shit, so I guess I could look at it over here. Oh, here we go. We got Lunacy 7 and Josie. Hello. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to respond to comments very well at all, but I think we've wasted enough time trying to get shit right, so let's actually do shit wrong. Or just do shit, you know, do anything. Get in there is what I'm saying. But yeah, even though I can't directly respond to anybody, hello, and hope you're doing well. And since Twitch saves chats these days, I'll be able to go back and see what you guys said. So be sure not to say anything really mean that'll make me cry later, because, you know, I would like to know if mean things are being said about me. That seems better than being unaware. Okay, so we've got this town area. Hopefully that guy stays over there. Hopefully those things stop making horrible screaming noises. Yeah, this whole thing is feeling very Bloodborne. Everything down to like those weapons kind of look like the saw cleavers a little bit. I don't remember any. No, there were plenty of bad guys with rakes in Bloodborne. Or pitchforks, pardon me. Yeah, it was a rake, then I don't think I'd be in nearly as bad a shape, but pitchforks have been historically known to be wielded by farmer types to just kick ass, and yeah, don't want that happening. So it looks like this is our only option forward, which is strange. Usually there's like a branching path to pick from, but I don't see any of that. The gate is closed. That's nice. That means I can handle this guy and preempt any ambushes that he might, you know, attempt sneaking up behind me or whatever. See, it looks like there's stuff going on up here, but I don't see any way in, which, you know, sucks. 'Cause there's probably just hordes and hordes of treasure there. Just gallons of galleons, and ooh, look at this guy's very tree-shaped, isn't he? He has only branches where his head once sat. On his shoulders, I guess? Small leather shield. Probably not as good as my large leather shield. Well, we will check it out. We got iron shields, we got... Yep, it's just smaller and less effective. I want my shield as big as possible. Well, I guess there is a limit. You don't want it... You want that shit too big. So, knowing me... We got... All these dudes are... They've been treeified. What the fuck are you? Hello. So we've got... It seems like we've got a bit of a tree theme going here, but... Yeah, I was under the assumption that if your head turned into a tree, you were pretty much done. I don't know about you guys, but if my head became a tree, I think I would call it a day and just chill the fuck out. These guys seem to have other plans. It seems to have motivated them to be angry. Maybe not angrier than before, because everyone around here seems to just be really pissed off all the time. But, you know, they're not in a good mood. They're in a bit of a foul predisposition. Ow. Like, literally the worst time for me to decide to strike instead of hiding behind my shield. Now, it's... Something I noticed is that they let that dangling body with the item on it, they left it right in the door where there's no way you could miss it. And my thinking is the reason they did that is there's probably other hanging bodies with items in bit less conspicuous locations. More inconspicuous locations, if you will. So we're going to keep a sharp eye out for any dangly shinies. that we may happen across, and you know, maybe a less observant player might just skip right by, like this one right here. But still, this is pretty obvious. Now, the worst thing I think that could happen would be to, you know, lunge into this a little bit too much and fall below, where there's at least counting. There's 7, 8, 2, 3, 8, 8-ish. Oh, that guy over there too. So at least. Oh, hi. Well, hello, sir. Nice of you to make your entrance unannounced. You fucking doucher. That's the first douche, you know, count of the stream. So go and get that little ticker going. All right. So something I noticed last time. I was thinking about why I felt like my playstyle last stream was good, but it didn't really match my normal playstyle in Souls games when I like just sit down and play one of these things. And I was thinking about it, and you know, it's true what they say a lot of the time, that you know, if you do commentary during a video game. I'm sorry, I just doubled back here because I was sure I missed something. I guess it's the other thing that's over here besides that item was this drop off, which kind of plunks you right in the middle of this clusterfuck down there. I don't want any part of that. But yeah, it is difficult in the moment to try to commentate and play a game, especially a game like Souls. Down and play a Souls game, that you get this brick wall syndrome, and I'll explain what I mean by that. You'll get this. You'll come up against, you know, in this metaphor, a brick wall, just something that's challenging and difficult, or whatever, and you just start to have trouble with it. And if you're just playing the game sitting down, the tendency is to just sit there and immediately go back in, and immediately go back in, and die and die and die, and just have to redo a lot of shit, if that makes any sense at all. Because you're not stopping to think about what happened. Whereas when you're doing commentary, since you're talking about what you're doing, it almost necessitates you thinking about what you're doing and taking a few moments and really considering what you're doing. So in that way, streaming and playing video games can actually help you. And I guess the lesson to be learned is don't just get into a mindset where you are trying to go past a brick wall by running into it repeatedly. It's not the most effective means of progressing. You know, you will eventually get through the brick wall, but we're talking cranial damage, we're talking bleeding, all sorts of unpleasant side effects. Ah, oh, damn it. Right in the shoulder. This guy is just happy strafing back and forth. He's playing the part of one of those, you know, target games at the fair exceptionally well. Ah, oh, dude, this is poor. He was moving so regularly, and I just missed him repeatedly. I don't find that acceptable. Chin shot. This guy's got the same sort of thing going on, but since I had practiced against the previous guy, see, his buddy really sold him out there. That guy looks perhaps tougher than these other fucks. And the fact that they're like, now I realize they're kind of worshipping him. Yeah, we're going to take care of all the little douchebags first so that the big douchebag doesn't have friends. We want him to be a lonely fuck as he kicks my ass, which he will. I'm sure it won't. That was not the guy I was aiming for, but I hit him right in the wrist. There we go. Oh, you see, he's trying to get me to shoot that guy. A little bit too much. There we go. How many arrows do I have left? 29. I need to restock on arrows so we can continue this exciting form of gameplay. This is what the people want, is shooting enemies at a distance with your longbow. Do not count on the drop of elevation there. The guy got a little bit close for comfort. A little bit close. Ouch. He will need a new molar or two after that. See, if you hit him in the head, you can get 2. Get him down in 2. Ooh, he's got a rake. It's not a rake. It's a goddamn pitchfork. It's a pitchfork, you guys. Jesus. What was that? Loretta's bone? Just making sure that collecting the item didn't piss off the guy that's kneeling at the fire that everybody's, you know, bowing down to. I'm sure I'll be bowing down to him soon enough. probably without a head. Old human bone with several holes bored into it. Why? Old discolored human bone with several holes bored into it. Yeah. A woman's corpse in the undead settlement was found clutching this bone. Her name was Loretta. How would you know? Don't see anything specifically interesting about the body itself. It's just wrapped. So I have no idea how he knew her name was Loretta, unless it was maybe like Braille in the bone. Anyways, I guess we've delayed this enough. So what's your deal? Oh. You're a dirty caster. The only people that bring books to fights are casters. And those are people you need to watch out for. No. I'm sure that being grabbed by a big flaming woman, pretty sure it's a woman, is not a pleasant experience. Thought you could have struck me. Oh, I've been book slapped! Hi. What's up, pup? Ooh, you can't be talking. I'm trying to stream now. I wonder if you can hear that on the broadcast. I will definitely check that out later. Yeah? Is that what you think of Dark Souls? You know, it probably sounds like I'm just talking to nobody here. Which I guess is true, you know, I'm talking to a dog. Dogs can't speak. Yeah, so hopefully he stops doing that. Last night he was so good when I was streaming. I was kind of concerned about that. About the dog making noises when I was streaming, but you know, last night wasn't a problem. This night may be a problem. If it is, I can put him out for just a little bit. It's not a big deal. Or maybe he's just trying to get into the commentary game. I'll help him set up the Twitch page tonight. Right direction and all that. Yeah. See, he's trying to get the controller from me. He does want to play. See, everyone's excited about Dark Souls, not even just humans.